An old wise man once said, "Home is where the heart is." Truer words could never have been spoken about the retreat, the place Mary McLeod Bethune called home. As Patsy and Samuel McLeod's only child to be born into freedom, the cotton plantation of Maysville, South Carolina, might have been Mary's birthplace, but it wasn't her home. This young missionary-to-be could not be limited to the hot fields of oppression in Carolina. She was destined for work in bigger pastures with greater fields to plow and even greater fields to harvest. Armed with an education from Barber Scotia Institute and Chicago's Moody Bible College, her world was shattered when she could not accomplish her dream of becoming a missionary to Africa. Little did she know that she was to become a major part of a much bigger dream that brought her to Daytona Beach. And the rest, they say, is history. The rich history and legacy of this dynamic world leader is shared and celebrated around the globe, but the essence of this great woman, as found in all women, is rooted in her home. Quaint, elegant, yet oozing with the warmth of a loving family home, Mrs. Bethune, in her living room, was able to host her most distinguished guest, including First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt on one week, and the next to have a sit-down with some of the poorest citizens of Daytona Beach. This was home, and it's where her heart was. Built in 1905 by an African-American architect, A.B. Raddick, it was purchased for Mrs. Bethune in 1913 by Thomas White of the White Sewing Machine Company and James Gamble of Procter & Gamble fame. Even today, in the midst of a university campus brimming with life, growth, and technology, the retreat is a peaceful place of rest and reflection where time stands still and the walls are adorned with photographs and mementos of Mary's close friendships and working relationships with world leaders and icons decades ago who helped change our nation. Gifts from the likes of John D. Rockefeller, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, and others still remain as if she left yesterday, only to return tomorrow. When you walk through the doors of her retreat, you are immediately transported into an era of greatness and boldness, and you're humbled when you come to realize that this giant of a woman lived and worked in the same area that we call home. Registered in 1974 by the National Park Service as a National Historic Landmark, the Bethune Foundation is now home to artifacts of historical significance, gatherings of scholars and representatives from think tanks and civic groups. Weekly with tours, the house is buzzing with the boundless energy and inquisitiveness of school children on field trips, reminiscent of the days when Mary started her school. This special place is a place for everyone, just like Mary's school. It's where her heart truly is.